This year, could it be the player that is at the top of your list, Quentin Johnson? Hey, you've got an undefeated football team. And we talked on the running back show about two of the best running backs are going to go head-to-head on Saturday night. Yep. Let's not forget, and Duggan, of course, is having a fantastic season. Not that he's pro potential, but now also don't forget about this guy, Quentin Johnson.
Yeah, and I'm taking a little bit of a swing for the fence on this one, because he's still a little raw, a little rough around the edges. But when you're talking about physical gifts and ceiling and potential impact on a game, this kid has it all. He's 6'4", 212, and he doesn't play, but he runs like DK Metcalf in terms of like those high knees, power strides. He will run by anyone that's kind of lining up, that kind of, if he can get off the line clean, you're not going to catch up to him if he gets by you. And I think that kind of combination with his elite leaping ability, it's a scary thing for a cornerback to be matched up on an island against. And the trait that nobody ever talks about with him, that it's one of the first things that I see when I watch his tape, it's the yard after catch. He breaks tackles. He's a fighter. He's a 215-pound kid that he plays like he's 230. And when you're matched up against defensive backs, corners, and safeties that are almost always going to be smaller than him, he's going to break free after that catch. And if you get him into the open field, you'll see big things happen. I mean, we saw a 2-game flash this year of what I think, this is what gets me excited. It's the 22, it was against Kansas and Oklahoma State, back-to-back, 22 catches, 386 yards, 2 touchdowns. And I mean, that's the kind of tape that you see out of him. It's like, all right, this kid could not only be a number one, he could be a dominant force at the next level.
I'm
hoping he plays against Texas. He's fighting an ankle injury.
I hope so. He better play.
But the drop rate is the one asterisk. That's why I'm calling it a swing for the fence. He's got to catch the ball a little bit better. I think it's above 12%. For those that need to know, a drop rate is average in the NFL between 6 and 7%. He's double that number right now for this season. So it wasn't an issue last year. It's all of a sudden an issue this year. So it's just something to keep an eye on as the season progresses.
Well, every prospect needs something to clean up.
Yeah. And I think someone's going to take it. The league loves tools. And this kid might run a sub 4.4, jump 44 inches, and broad jump 10.5, 11 feet. So, I mean, I think that he's going to be dripping with tools in a bigger way than any of the receivers that I have in my top 5.
Well, he had a 22.1 per catch average as a true freshman, which was the highest average by a true freshman in Big 12 history. So
wow, that's saying something.
Immediately popped up. But look, nobody was paying attention to TCU.
Right.
And that's why, again, we keep saying it, great opportunity for the player to hopefully get out there and play on Saturday night and to show everybody just how good he could be. But I love the way that you broke this particular player down as a top number one guy because of the fact that he does have, like you said, the toolsy kind of metrics that you're looking for in a wide receiver. So to me, he's the guy that if he runs really well, like definitely 4.4 area or better, he has to be in the top 15.
For sure. I would say that's the basement. If he's going to run a 4.4 or under, jump 42 inches, broad jump 11 with this kind of size, this kind of tape, I think top 10 is a real possibility here.